You're welcome to today's video. What I want to show to us today is about Camry Hybrid. I do work on Camry Hybrid, repairing the hybrid battery and getting the car ready for whosoever needs it. Today I just want to show us the way the car charges the battery, at what amperage is it charging the battery, and how fast is the battery being charged. You can see on the display there the car is charging the battery. I'm using this head unit that has the Android and car Android device with it, pairing it with the Bluetooth OBD device. The car actually charges the battery, and I can see all the battery being charged. The models, there are actually 34 in pairs. So the data we are looking at here, it's in pairs for two battery being paired, and this information is showing information about two batteries. Sorry for the way the camera is behaving, is losing focus. I hope it will stay stable right now. No, it's still not stable. Maybe it's my hand, I'm not sure, but my intention here is to show you us. You can see the voltage here, that's the total voltage, and that's the charging current. The car will tell us if it's charging or discharging, and you can see right now is discharging. That means the car is using the battery to power the AC, to power the car if I'm moving at a very low speed. This is how the car is using the battery. It's partly electric, partly gasoline. I believe Toyota is now getting it now with a new RAV4 that is coming out that can actually drive up to like 42 miles pure electric drive, and also have gasoline engine. Yes, Toyota is getting it. That's the kind of car that I like. That's the kind of car that can introduce everybody to electric drive train, because it's pure electric drive, and also it has gasoline as a backup. Chevy Volt used to be a car like that I don't know why they stopped the production, just like they did to EV1. That's GM stuff. But now Toyota is getting into the market, and they are getting in real good. They understand what they're doing, and I believe they understand what they're doing with the RAV4 that is coming out next year. I believe is a good car. But what I'm trying to show to every one of us today is the way this 2007 Camry Hybrid behave. I just finished working on the battery, and I'm trying to prepare this car for someone else who the car will be useful for. I put the head unit in it, the Android head unit, and I put the OBD2 device. This is not the first time I'll do it. This is not even the second time. I always like to step the car up in such a way that it will be useful for the next user. And what I'm trying to show to every one of us today is the behavior of the car with this head unit. Is it good? I can't really vouch for it. It's not. I can't tell you it's not good. I can't tell you it's good, but I can show you that, well, it's better than it being crushed and the car being thrown away. It is better than the car being parked for several years and not being used. It is ready for use for whosoever wants to drive that wants to drive hybrid. This Camry Hybrid is far better than Prius. It's a full sedan car. It's not a 4-seater, it's a 5-seater full sedan car. It's a 2.4 liter engine. It's not a 1.8 liter engine. It is better than Prius any day, anytime. That's my opinion. I may be wrong, and this is what I'm putting out there. I've done a lot of things on this car just to make it useful for the next user. And what I'm trying to show to every one of us is that, hey, this car uses up to 300 volts on a DC, and the rate at which it charges, you see, when it's starting charging right now, whenever the voltage drops to 250 something and the percentage is like 37 state of charge, it turn on the internal combustion engine and start charging it up, and it will charge it up to almost 300 volts, and that 300 volts is going to be like 50% state of charge. That's what I noticed. You can see it's going up now. It's now on 36.5% state of charge, 37%, 37, still 37, it's still 38. You can see it's going up. I can see the battery temperature is high. The battery and the fan has not turned on. I can see it's now 102 Fahrenheit, 101. I'm not driving the car right now. Okay, I think I need to crank up the AC. Let me drop the AC and let's see if that will help, because it's this AC that also cools down the battery at the back. That battery temperature is too high. Okay, you can see it's now 42.5% state of charge, and the total voltage is 200, and now it's 290. It's still climbing. 44% state of charge, charging at like 11 amps. That's a lot of amps right there. And 292, 293, 45% state of charge, 294 volts. You can see it's still going up. It will get to 50% state of charge before it stops, and that is just the voltage. 296, 47%, 48% state of charge, 296, 48, 49% state of charge, 297, 50% state of charge. Now it stopped charging. Now it will start discharging and be using the battery again. This is how it behaves. Whether you're driving, whether it assists you when you haven't had acceleration, and it's very good, very, very good. I would recommend hybrid to anybody, but more I would recommend 2021 RAV4 that is coming out. RAV4 Prime, yes, RAV4 Prime, that's the car. It's a good car. I would recommend it to anybody that wants to get into hybrid or that wants to get into electric but really still wants to have internal combustion engine. That's the kind of car I will recommend. I will recommend it. I am saying that's it. I've not been able to examine any of it, but I will recommend it to anybody that is afraid of electric car. It's an it has internal combustion engine, and at the same time it has full electric drive. That's the kind of car that you will not lose any rest. Whether you charge it or you do not charge it, it's a good car. It's actually a full electric drive that have internal combustion engine as a backup generator. That's the kind of car I like. That it's a good car. Well, that's my story for today. Hope it's not too long. Bye for now.